Again, I apologize to the whole Israelite community because I've been part of that wickedness, and anyone that was affected, that blood falls on my hand. And all of this, I took pictures of off of my old phone because I didn't want anybody saying that it was photoshopped or anything. This is off my old little iPhone. Can barely keep a battery charge. So here we go. Captain Isaac telling me to send this message to Leon. This was videos that we did against ISUPK or something like that. Okay, in this situation, I think it was different. This I think this. Oh no. This picture was supposed to be posted up on this fake female page that I had made that I can no longer get access into. But I think it might still be out there. A lot of y'all from ICPK actually added her. And this Gabar is Esau. That's Steak and Yawasop's fake profile. I don't know if he still uses it, but that's him. But as you can see, it says when you post it, I'll share it, or I'll post it and you share it. That way it doesn't look like it's a setup. And there it is. Now, this is a conversation with Captain Zephaniah. This is when ISPK was doing the diss track. And we were, we was gonna clap back. So Captain Zephaniah, he kind of stayed to, I will give him that he kind of stayed on himself. He knows exactly what he's dealing with, but he thinks that as long as he just does his part to help the truth and he just stays quiet as a mouse about everything, that he's still going to get the kingdom, and he's just going to let the people who are wicked just be wicked, and he's just going to keep his nose clean. That's his mentality. But he did tell me, don't even think about putting that out. This truth is not about rap battles, but yet you see IUIC putting out diss tracks. Okay, here we go. So here is Officer, well, at that time he was an Officer of 50, Isaac, telling me once again to, this time it was to make it against ex-sister Gina, and call her, he said, make sure you call her ranting Rachel to bipolar Betty, and make a video against this sister using a dummy account. So everybody that thinks I just make this stuff up, I'm not that good. All right, I don't have to lie. The facts are just that. Shalom and Most High in Christ bless you all. I'm making this video because I've been in sin under the orders of my ex-leadership at IUIC. And that sin is making and creating propaganda under fake profiles and fake YouTube accounts and fake Facebook accounts, and creating propaganda against other camps. Now, it's been a few years. I can't remember every single last thing that or post that I made, but I will speak on the things that I can remember. And unfortunately, when I accessed my old iPhone, I was very limited to what I could access. So at the end of my apology and to whom I am apologizing to, I will add a clip going through some of the snapshots that I could attain. Now, there was two snapshots that got mixed up with those pictures, and that aren't snapshots that really pertain. Well, one of them does pertain to the situation because it has to do with what was done against ISUPK. But listen, this is not justifying to anybody that we did this against. Some of y'all brothers are wrong too. That doesn't matter though. What I did and what other brothers have done at IUIC and are still doing is still sin. And I'm even gonna apologize to IUIC in this video, because the kingdom is at hand, and when the king returns, I'm gonna have to answer for things. So I'm clearing my name once again. And this is just for the Most High, but I still have to deal with my brothers. So I'm apologizing to the ISUPK officially. First and foremost, we made fake profiles. I specifically made because this is the first one, so this is the one that I recall. I forget it. The sister's name started with a Y. I took female pictures from Instagram. Now all of this IUIC knew about, and they approved. So I took female pictures from some other Instagram account, and I slightly modified it so the internet searches, like when you Google or anything else, so you wouldn't be able to trace it back to the originator. So even if you take the pictures, you wouldn't be able to put it on Google search or a Tiny Eye and try to search it back to who the original pictures belong to. And then we made posts and stuff. So basically, I added as many ISUPK members and other Israelite members as I could to try to start a viral trend against ISUPK and put certain posts out there. One of them which you will actually see in the clip that I'm going to add at the end. I'm just trying to remember everything. So also, when the whole thing, we made one of the other biggest times that I know I was a part of the propaganda was when the Sakari camp made the videos death to IUIC, and I'm trying to remember exactly what is it that we did. There was propaganda involved in that too, to shoot back. I know for sure that under the Analyzer YouTube channel, some of you may remember that channel. I'm not sure if I deleted it, because I've deleted a lot of stuff because I wanted to clean a lot of stuff up. But yeah, some of y'all will remember I made that video defending the elder Nathaniel, even though when you actually look at the court documents, he was guilty of what he did. And he said that he would, in a few years, and it's been plenty of years since then, that he would clear it up, because he supposedly has a certain amount of time that he can't talk about what really happened in there. I don't know if that's true or if he's lying about that. I don't know. I can't say either or. But till this day, he has not clarified his name concerning that with evidence. He just said that he was set up by the NYPD. Anyways, there was propaganda done against camps at that time, and I know I was a part of. So I did that video defending the elder, and then I know I took shots. I can't recall exactly what I said, but I know I do recall taking shots at other camps and stuff like that. So forgive me, especially if there was other camps that I took shots at in that video. Forgive me. I apologize. I'm sorry. Then there is who else? Oh, now this one I did not include in that other clip. I forgot that I'm going to add in the end, going through the snapshots. But if you look at this channel, I'm putting it on the Black Avenger channel, because the Black Avengers, I had a whole Avenger, what's it called? Avenger, different channels, Avengers, because Elder Asaph had told me to team up with Avenger Yahushai and team and Avenger Yahushai, forgive me, bro, because you weren't aware of what else was going on the other side. So I did lie to you. I never. Now it got to the point where they wanted me to make videos against you and turn on you. I didn't go that far though. So I still apologize though. So then so yeah, so there was having me use Avenger for Yahushai to go against brothers as well. So then, so back to the point, on this channel, you will see a video done against Elder Tahar and his wife. So Elder Tahar, I know I've said things against you in the past, and it was not justified at all. And just so you know the backstory, particularly with you, because I am guilty of having hatred for you specifically, is because even though our first encounter was genuine, and I definitely had love for you because you were an Israelite, when I met you in the Bronx in front of BJ's with Abiel, that you made a video about that. Why you made the video is neither here nor there, right? But it's up there. People can find it. And Elder Nathaniel told me to stand up. I mean, he stood Abiel and I up and embarrassed both of us in front of everybody. So I was resented, and he convinced me that I was wicked for being peaceful with you. So ever since then, I had a resentment towards you, and the first opportunity I got, and he gave the go-ahead, I took shots at you. So, because my reputation in IUIC was tarnished as well. So that's the backstory on that. So forgive me, Elder Tahar. I know I've also said stuff from there, but I've come a long way since I left IUIC. I know I said some things about you even after I had immediately left, but I realized, like the scripture says, even if it's friend or foe, you don't speak of men's lives. A lot of these things that I've done is wrong, and I'm still fighting that clapback spirit because it's a strong one. I've been so used to, even before the truth, to clap back at people and stuff like that, and it's an evil spirit. So I'm repenting of that. Who else? There was other people. Those are the main two, though, that I recall off back. Anyone else, I'm sorry if I've already apologized to Jay, the producer, and others, because again, it doesn't matter what other people do, even if they're in the wrong. It does not, before the eyes of the Most High, it does not justify what you do. And that's one of the biggest things is that if you respond wickedly to the wicked, and I'm not calling anyone here wicked, it's just for argument's sake. It doesn't matter how offended you feel. It doesn't justify. And now I understand why the Most High said, the Messiah said, turn the other cheek. Because at the end of the day, if you do ill to somebody, even if they actually did ill towards you, guess what? You're both being punished. So that's why I'm asking forgiveness from the Israelite community, because I have been part of propaganda, and the way it's rationalized and justified is because we're so-called defending the truth. We're defending IUIC's name, and that's the mentality, right? And we really believe this. And it's like, oh, we're in this mentality, like, oh, we're part of David's army, and we're fighting against the house of Saul, like, and all this lunacy. So, brothers, forgive me. I've also taken part of baiting, right? So, here's the other one. So, part of the propaganda is baiting. So, again, some of y'all will recall, this part I already addressed in another video, but I'll talk about it specifically. About one time, Elder Nathaniel had an IUIC coin made with the old IUIC logo, and there was an ongoing joke about how GMS, because Elder Nathaniel still has beef with Elder Tahar or whatever. There's still whatever old beef, and that's a lot. I'm gonna say this: the Elder Nathaniel has a lot of beef with a lot of brothers, and this is where a lot of the stuff stems from. And we're just pawns to all of this. He has a lot of beef with brothers from back in the day. He's still not. Has not been rectified, and now he's on this whole vengeance tip and provoking brothers and showing brothers up because he's still bitter because of however brothers treated him or whatever is going on. From what I can recollect, he's just, now it makes sense. Like everything he did was like a shot at everybody else. So from the old school. So anyways, he had the joke was that, oh yeah, listen, I'm gonna put this picture out there so for y'all to put out on the fake dummy accounts, so then brothers can say that we sold out and we got our own currency. So now don't quote me for verbatim, but that's basically what the conversation was about. And then to add some spice to it, we I added a certain a video of some men. There was like a security camera in the parking lot, and it was dark, and there was a really tall, skinny fellow, and it was put out there that was Ithon and certain one and others, and unfortunately the brothers at GMS took the bait and they ran with it, and then IUIC clowned them. So the whole purpose of that was to ruin the credibility of brothers. So when actual evil arised and other camps wanted to actually speak on evil that was happening at IUIC, it would hold no weight, because, well, y'all guys have been desperate on taking IUIC down. Now it's like, you know, whatever you say doesn't hold weight. So, you know, y'all been lying. Y'all flew with all these other slanders and everything else. Now, why would anyone believe you now? So, again, I apologize to the whole Israelite community, because I've been part of that wickedness, and anyone that was affected, that blood falls on my hand. So I'm sorry. Oh, and before I forget, before I'm called a liar and all that. So again, I'm not justifying it. It's just, this is how, well, it's just explaining what it is. That's all it is. But I have spoken on brothers' lives, right? Which is very hard to do when you're being attacked and people are trying to stain your name and exaggerate and lie on you and twist the truth on situations when you fell. You understand my position. I had a weak point, and from my point, brothers just threw me under the bus. Instead of helping me, everybody took a chance to stab on me and stomp on me. And when I decided to retaliate, now it's my fault. So to you brothers at IUIC, Captain Zephaniah, I know I've spoken against you. Now, with you, Captain Zephaniah, I'm going to tell you this. The stuff that I said about you, it said, now, I was there when that judgment against you happened. Now, what was being said about you by the people around you, because I was still trying to figure out, like, my memory's a little bit foggy, but all I can remember, it was other people verifying what I said. And when I brought it back up, when I was kicked out, and Abiel was putting batteries in your back, like Abiel loves to do, and then guess what? I had spoken over with Elder Asaph, and guess what? He never he had not, when I personally mentioned it to him, he didn't check me on it. It wasn't until you got mad. Then he was like, oh wait, you know, I don't know now, and this, that, and the other. So there's a lot of games, and I know you know about it. Brothers talk about each other. So if it's not true, forgive me. But even if it is true, forgive me. But yeah, the reason, again, it's really hard. It's really hard when y'all brothers stomping on me, and then I'm looking at you like, wait a minute, but you're no better. And I never even did what you guys done. So, I'm sorry. I've spoken about Abiel, bruh. A lot of y'all were under, and I know, and see, here's the thing. I know a lot of y'all were under orders to stay on my back. It was told to me. I'm very aware. So I don't know why y'all would stab brothers. And this is while I was still under IUIC. Y'all were under orders to stay on my back and purposely push my buttons. I hope y'all ain't doing that to brothers no more. Please don't. But forgive me about the things that I've said about you and what happened with your situation as well. I'm sorry. Officer Leon, I know I've apologized to you before, but I might as well apologize again. You're taking sides, bro. And the Most High sent me dreams about you and how you really feel. But, well, I'm not going to speak about that. But, bruh, just stay out my way, bro. Just please stay out my way. Forgive me. I've spoken against, I even revealed about Aitan and Elder Aitan. Listen, anything I said was because everybody around you, it all trickles down, bro. It all trickles down. So I've said some things about you. Forgive me. I will do my very, very best not to do it again. It's a demon that I'm fighting. That clapback demon is strong. I'm trying. Forgive me. I've even spoken about Elder Nathaniel and what he's done and he's guilty of. Again, the scripture says, don't talk about men's lives, right? Even if it's true, you don't do that. Don't go up and down as a talebearer, right? Even if it's true, just you're not supposed to do that. Even though y'all love to do it about me, it doesn't justify me doing it about y'all. And the thing is that y'all just be straight up lying about me and exaggerating the truth and everything else. But anyways, so I'm sorry about that. Who else have I spoken about? Any other brothers? Oh, Officer Sakai. I'm sorry because I know I've publicly spoken about your situation. I'm not specifically going to say what these things are, but I apologize that I put that stuff out there. These are private matters that should never be put out there like that. So I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. Oh, Elder Lavaka. Spoke about. I've put your situation out there too. And Elder Lavaka, I know you're not. You may be older, but your memory is not. It's still good. It's still good. You cursed me. You cursed my life. And the Most High is, all I've seen is he's ever since then he's been blessing me, and certain things have come upon you. Don't make it a practice to curse men. Please do yourself a favor. But forgive me for speaking about your situation and ridiculing you. Who else? There's many of y'all brothers. I can't because I've known a lot of y'all. And I spent 7 years at IUIC, so listen. There's no reason for me to lie about anything. It just doesn't lie. It still doesn't justify me though. That I said these things. So I'm sorry. Anybody else that I put your business out there. I justified it with that whole eye for eye, tooth for a tooth thing. But that's not what the Messiah says. We're all going to be judged. Yeah, but what I refuse to do though is lie, and none of y'all can say that I've ever lied. But I see the time that's coming down. I see it's winding down. So I'm not trying to go into the pit of fire. So. I don't mind humbling myself before the whole nation. So again, I apologize to everybody. So this is a message that I sent to somebody because in this case, ISUPK had gone to the Queen's camp and set up camp probably about 15 feet. There's a division between where IUIC has their camp in front of the E-train entrance in Queens off the corner of Jamaica. And right there is a Arab that sells drinks and things of that sort. So on the other side, ISUPK was teaching. So the order had gone out that we put up a second camp about 30 to 40 feet on the same block away from ISUPK, but we tried to drown them out by putting speakers and drowning them out. And what the Elder Nathaniel had ordered was that he had one of the most lowest ranking members that ISUPK would not recognize from videos and have him dress like a regular patron or a regular citizen with no fringes on, as if he was learning from ISUPK, and he had him wear a small camera on his person, on his button-up shirt, recording ISUPK. Why you would need all that, I don't know, but nonetheless, we just followed orders. Next, and all of this I took pictures of off of my old phone, because I didn't want anybody saying that it was photoshopped or anything. This is off my old little iPhone. Can barely keep a battery charge. So here we go. Captain Isaac telling me to send this message to Leon. This was videos that we did against ISUPK or something like that. Okay, in this situation, I think it was different. This picture was supposed to be posted up on this fake female page that I had made that I can no longer get access into, but I think it might still be out there. A lot of y'all from ISUPK actually added her. And this Gabar is Esau. That's Deacon Yawasop's fake profile. I don't know if he still uses it, but that's him. But as you can see, it says when you post it, I'll share it, or I'll post it and you share it. That way it doesn't look like it's a setup. And there it is. Now, this is a conversation with Captain Zephaniah. This is when ISPK was doing the diss track. And we were, we was gonna clap back. So Captain Zephaniah, he kind of stayed to, I will give him that he kind of stayed on himself. He knows exactly what he's dealing with, but he thinks that as long as he just does his part to help the truth and he just stays quiet as a mouse about everything, that he's still going to get the kingdom, and he's just going to let the people who are wicked just be wicked, and he's just going to keep his nose clean. That's his mentality. But he did tell me, don't even think about putting that out. This truth is not about rap battles, but yet you see IUIC putting out diss tracks. Okay, here we go. So here is Officer, well, at that time he was an Officer of 50, Isaac, telling me once again to, this time it was to make it against ex-sister Gina, and call her, he said, make sure you call her ranting Rachel to bipolar Betty, and make a video against this sister using a dummy account. So everybody that thinks I just make this stuff up, I'm not that good. All right, I don't have to lie. The facts are just that